World War III. Let's learn about the possible alliances: Russia, China, and the United States. Let's take a closer look at the Western Alliance, one of the most powerful groups in a possible World War III. Its main member is the United States, United Kingdom, France, Germany, and the other members of NATO. But what holds these countries together? Their unity is rooted in decades of shared history. After World War II, NATO was formed to ensure collective security and protect member countries from outside threats. Over time, this alliance only grew stronger. Its membership expanded and adapted to new global challenges. Besides military cooperation, these countries share common beliefs, democracy, strong economies, and a commitment to international law. Their economies are deeply connected through trade agreements and shared investments. In times of crisis, this network allows them to respond quickly and effectively as a unit. But it's not just about shared principles. The Western Alliance also relies on advanced technology, information sharing, and coordinated defense strategies. The combination of military power and economic influence makes them a formidable force on the global stage. As tensions rise, the Western Alliance's ability to work together could be a crucial factor in the outcome of a global conflict. But who could stand against them? In the next scene, we'll explore a possible alliance that could challenge the West. Now, let's talk about the Eastern Alliance, a strong group that could stand up to the Western powers if World War III ever happens. This group includes Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and their other allies. But what brings these countries together? Unlike the Western Alliance, the Eastern Alliance often unites not because they share the same beliefs in democracy, but because they oppose Western influence. Many of these countries have governments that prefer strict control, and they often reject the global standards set by the West. Their cooperation is rooted in shared goals in politics and the military. For example, Russia and China have long been working together to balance the power of the United States and NATO. Both countries have invested heavily to modernize their armed forces and expand their influence. Russia in Eastern Europe and the Middle East, and China in the Asia-Pacific region. Meanwhile, North Korea and Iran have strategic ties with Russia and China. They provide military support, share information, and in some cases provide advanced weapon technology. These ties are strengthened by economic agreements, energy deals, and the shared desire to protect their independence from outside pressure. In times of crisis, the Eastern Alliance can use their vast resources like natural gas, oil, and rare minerals, as well as their growing technological capabilities. Their combined military strength and the desire to challenge the current world order make them a formidable opponent on the global stage. As tensions rise, the unity and determination of the Eastern Alliance could be key in shaping the outcome of any global conflict. But what happens when these two powerful alliances clash? In the next part, we'll explore the possible origins of conflict that could start a global war. While the world's most powerful alliances get ready for a possible fight, there are countries that choose a different path, being neutral. Countries like India, Brazil, and some in Africa and Southeast Asia have chosen to stay unaligned, refusing to fully side with either the Western or Eastern alliances. But why do these countries stay neutral? For many, it's a smart choice. By not joining any group, they avoid getting caught in a direct fight and keep the ability to protect their own country's interests. These countries often have different economies, special geographic locations, or a history of being colonized that makes it hard for them to pick a side in the world's power struggle. For example, India has long kept a policy of not taking sides, choosing instead to work with many countries through talking and trade, rather than getting involved in alliance politics. Brazil and others in Latin America are focused on growing and keeping their region stable, while many states in Africa and Southeast Asia prioritize economic growth and safety within their borders. Neutral countries can also play important roles as peacemakers, peacekeepers, or suppliers of important goods during times of global trouble. Their stand allows them to benefit from working with both sides, while lowering the dangers of war. In a world on the edge of splitting apart, the power of being neutral offers a different kind of influence, one that values peace, freedom, and protecting national interests above all else. But as global tensions rise, will these countries be able to keep their neutrality, or will they be forced to pick a side? In the ever-changing world of politics, alliances are rarely permanent. Even though history, economics, politics, and security shape the partnerships we see today, these relationships are always changing. A country's interests can change very quickly because of new threats, new opportunities, or sudden changes in leadership. Just imagine how countries that were once enemies can become friends when they face a common enemy. or how longtime friends can drift apart if their goals no longer match. Economic crises, technological advances, and social changes can push countries to rethink where they stand and who they side with. As we look to the future, one thing is clear: global alliances will keep changing. Some might get stronger, others might disappear, and new ones will definitely form. In a world full of tension, the only sure thing is change. Understanding these shifting alliances is key to understanding the complex and unpredictable path of our world, especially when the stakes are so high.